Old dog boxing, motherfucker.
Terrence Crawford should forget about Canelo and go after Tank Davis. Real talk. I'd rather see Terrence Crawford versus Tank Davis, especially because of all the shit that Tank Davis has been saying about the man's wife weighing 380 pounds. And I get it, right? Bud Crawford did poke at the bear first by making fun of Tank Davis with the tweet about not being invited to the Ring Magazine Awards. But Gervonta Davis is out of order for talking about Terrence Crawford's wife like that because the woman is innocent. It wasn't like she was going at Gervonta Davis. It was her husband. And at first I was thinking, man, it's Gervonta Davis. This dude can barely form a sentence. He doesn't know any better. This guy's dumber than a box of rocks. But I've had some time to reflect on this, and that still doesn't make this right. This is a 30-year-old man out here acting like a little ass kid. And the crazy part about all this is you have people out here condoning this behavior from little Tank Tank. And this is the reason why the dude can get away with talking so reckless, because he's around a lot of yes men. He surrounds himself with nothing but yes men. So he can just say whatever he wants and to whoever he wants, and people are just like, oh yeah, little Tank Tank is so funny. But fuck that. If I was Bud Crawford, I ain't letting that shit slide. I would make this fight happen. I would do whatever I can in my power to make this fight happen. And it's very possible. Remember, Turki Al-Sheikh said, anything is possible in Riyadh season. And Bud Crawford strikes me as the guy, he strikes me as the type of guy that would chase somebody down and beat them up for way less. Bud seems like the type of guy that would just show up at someone's doorsteps for way less than the disrespect that was displayed by Gervonta Davis. So yeah, man, if I was Bud, I would be like, fuck Canelo, give me little Tank Tank. I remember when Bud knocked out Earl Spence, and afterwards little Tank Tank said that he would knock out Bud Crawford. He knocked out Bud in 6 rounds, and Bud was easy work. And so Bud responded. He said that he was planning on moving up to 154. But for you, little Tank Tank, I will stay at 147. And for all you Gervonta sexuals, Tank sexuals that say that 147 is way too much weight for little Tank Tank to move on up there, remember, Manny Pacquiao started his career at flyweight, 112 pounds. And he moved up all the way up to 147. Floyd Mayweather started at 130, 135, and he moved all the way up to 154. Canelo Alvarez started at 140, and he moved all the way up to 175. So fighters move up all the time. So don't give me that excuse that Bud Crawford is too big for little Tank Tank, because he's not. And I know this post or tweet or whatever you want to call it is the one that made little Tank Tank lose his composure. The one where Terrence Crawford told Gervonta Davis to grow some balls and fight Shakur Stevenson or Keyshawn Davis, because we all know that little Tank Tank gets anxious and annoyed whenever somebody brings up a real threat like Keyshawn or Shakur Stevenson, because we all know that this dude is a coward that don't want no smoke with the real steppers in the fight game, and he wants to keep on going the safe route and fighting the safest fights, like guys moving up from a lighter weight division like Lamont Roach, a guy that has no chance of winning in this fight. So I mean, it is what it is, and it was what it was. But at this point, this is just a fantasy matchup, because we all know that Tank is a pussy and he's not going to fight Bud Crawford. I just had to speak my piece and get this off my chest. So if I were Bud Crawford, I would just show up to little Tank Tank's next little janky ass press conference and beat his ass there, because we all know that Tank Davis is a chicken shit and a cherry picker that don't want to get in and is not going to get in the ring with no real competition anytime soon. But you know what? Bud Crawford is just better off at this point just ignoring little Tank Tank, because you know Tank Davis isn't about that action. He's not about that life. And that's all you could really do is just ignore him. And the same thing goes for his male groupies out here. All these Tank sexuals out here, these man fans out here. All you could really do is just ignore them because they're stupid. And if you find yourself arguing with one of them, then that makes you stupid. So it's better to just ignore them as a whole. Because these guys aren't really boxing fans. They're not. They're just here for little Tank Tank because deep down inside, they want to fuck him. And hopefully, Gervonta Davis keeps his word and he retires this year. And so his little man fans and his male groupies, who all weigh 93 pounds, right? A lot of them, I'm pretty sure they weigh like 93 pounds and wear skinny jeans and paint their fingernails. Hopefully when he retires, they all go with him. But anyways, I'm starting to rant here, so I'm gonna end this video right here. But let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. I just had to speak my piece, get this off my chest. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. And you already know, once again, this has been your boy O-Dog, boxing in our mouth. This